oysters, and for $1 a pound, we'll wash them, fold them up, and make them look brand new. You don't know. So if you're looking to make your life a lot easier, swing by Holiday Cleaners, Sons by Holiday Cleaners, in Nobles, Thomasville. Your West Alabama dry cleaning specialist.
Service shop, Johnson Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep Ram, and Meridian. You do the work, Ram does the job. JohnsonDodge.net.
Hey, this is Matt Miller with Central Insurance in downtown Ladies. Our staff has over 100 years experience in the insurance industry. I'm not kidding. One under 42 years, Aaron, 39 years, Deborah, 19, all on the same levels. Central Insurance looking for more insurance companies to ensure we find the best coverage and value for each individual customer. Something Insurance, we have the best insurance product and the most experienced staff. Come see us today.
We are back live here in Pruitt Hall as we're getting ready to announce the starters for the women's basketball teams for West Alabama and Mississippi College. We're going to start off looking at Mississippi College's starting lineup. This is number 0, Mariah Hurst, the junior from Magnolia, Mississippi. Number 2 is Zaria Matthews, senior from Bogue Chitto, Mississippi. And number 3, Chanel Kitchens, a sophomore. Number 21, McKimba Jones, the sophomore. And number 31, Coco Hobson, is the junior. And now we're going to look at West Alabama starters. So we have number 11, Tasia Garrett Hammett, wearing number 11 today in honor of her sister, Fantasy Garrett Hammett. We also have number 2, Bria Dent, the sophomore. Number 3, Naylene Rios. And number 10, Jayla Williams, the sophomore for the Tigers. And number 12, Andrea Petrovic, the senior. We will be celebrating today because it's senior day here at UWA for the basketball team. We're getting ready for the matchup here in Pruitt Hall. So we have Mississippi College coming out in their gray uniforms with the blue numbers. It says Mississippi College on the front, which is the gray tops and gray bottoms, while UWA is coming in the all whites with the red numbers. So we're about to prepare for a start here in Pruitt Hall for both of these teams. So this is the season finale for the women's basketball team for the Tigers. So here we go. We're about to have jump ball. And here we go. We have tip-off underway here in Pruitt Hall. So now as Mississippi College wins the tip, Matthews has it. Carrying it across half court for the Choctaws. Looking around, gives it over to Hobson. Hobson at the top of the key, has it, hands it off to Jones. Jones looking to drive, looks around, gives it on the inside to Hobson for the 2 as she makes a turnaround shot. So the quick 2 points right out of the gate for the Choctaws on the other end. Garrett Hammett has it, gives it over to Bria Dent. Bria Dent passes over to Rios. Rios to Petrovic on the outside for the corner 3 as she knocks that one down. So it's 3-2. As we start this contest in Pruitt Hall, the Tigers have the lead Now on the other end, Matthews has it at the top of the key, looking around, taking the three. Wide open as she's off, but the offensive rebound by Hurst as she's able to get it and put it back in for the Choctaws. Choctaws playing great defense, playing some press defense as the inbound to Bria Dent goes out of bounds as Matthews knocks it out of bounds, so it will remain Tigers ball. So now we have the inbounds. Getting ready as they give it over to Bria Dent. Bria Dent over to Williams. Williams passing it down the court quickly to Tasia. Tasia passes it back to Williams. Looks around, gives it over to Rios on the left wing. The pass is back to the top of the key to Petrovic. Petrovic to the right side to Williams. On the outside, Nelly Rios has it. Takes the shot. She misses. Rebound by Jones. On the other side, Mississippi College has this. It's 43, 8:34 left to go in the first quarter. As Matthews has it. At the top of the key, looking around. Gives it off to Hobson. Hobson has it on the right side. 15 on the shot clock. Passes it back to Matthews. Matthews looks around, calls the play. Looks for the cut. Cut on the other side for Kitchen. 6 on the shot clock. Jones has it at the top of the key. Looks around. Dribbles. Uses dribble moves. Takes a step back three. Hits the front iron. Goes off. And almost out of bounds as Bria Dent keeps it in. But she keeps it in and Matthews is able to get it quickly and put it in. So a bad turnover there. It's at 6-3, 7:57 left to go in the first quarter. So Williams now has it for the Tigers. Gives it on the inside to Bria Dent for the open layup. As she's able to take advantage. 6-5 now. The Choctaws have the lead. As we start this contest. So now Matthews has it on the right side. Looking around. Giving it back to Hurst. Hurst looking around, giving it to Kitchens. Kitchens has it, looking to drive in, taking the hook shot, and able to put it through. 8-5, 7:25 left to go in the first. On the inbounds, Choctaws continuously playing the press. Bria Dent gives it over to Williams, just trying to pass the half-court line, which they're able to do so. Gives over to Nelly Rios for the layup. She is able to take advantage on the inside. Taking advantage of the press there, able to move in quickly and get the easy two. So it's 8-7, 7 minutes left to go in the first. The Choctaws have it. Kitchens has it on the outside. Pass it over to Hobson. Hobson has it on top key. Pass it to the left side to Matthews. Matthews on the left wing, looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Looks to drive in. Passes it back out to Hobson for the three. She's able to bury that one home. So it's 11-7. 6:35 left to go in the first. On the other side, Williams has it. Passing it quickly. Petrovic wide open. Able to lay it up on the other end. So it's 11-9, 6:24 left to go in the first. As Petrovic's able to knock that one down for the Tigers. On the other side now, Matthews has it. Hands it off to Kitchens. Kitchens looking around. Dribbles it on the outside. Pass over to Hurst. Hurst trying to get it on the inside to Hobson for the two. Hits the front iron and goes off. Bria Dent has the rebound. Quickly carrying it on the other side. Gives it over to Williams. Williams calling the play. Gives it over to Petrovic. On the right wing. Looks around. Gives it over to Nelly Rios. Has it at the top of the key. Back to Petrovic. So they're going to call the foul. I believe that's an offensive foul on UWA. So that will be Mississippi College's ball. So now the Choctaws have it. Matthews has it on the right side, looking around. Matthews, she passes it back to Hurst. Hurst giving it over to Kitchens on the right wing, looking to dribble on the inside, takes the quick shot as she's off, hits the iron, and the rebound by Bria Dent. She has it. Giving it over to Petrovic. Petrovic on the right wing, giving it back to Bria Dent. Over to back to Naylene Rios. Back to Petrovic. Looking around as Petrovic gives it over to Williams. Williams has it on the outside. Passing it to Naylene Rios. Rios giving it over to Tasia as she looks to drive in through the contact and gets the bucket and the foul. So it's 11-11. It's Tasia Garrett Hammett heads to the line as the foul was going to be on Raya Hurst. So now Tasia's at the free throw line, taking the classic three-point play. She's off as it hits the back iron and quickly moving it on the other side. Matthews looks to pass it, but Naylene Rios clogs that passing lane, hits her hand, and goes out of bounds. So it will remain Choctaw's ball. So it's 11-11, 5:10 left to go in the first. Giving it on the inbounds now is Hobson. Gives it over to Matthews. Matthews has it on the outside, tries to pass it, clogging the passing lane, though, is Bria Dent, as they're going to call the foul on Bria Dent. The defensive foul. So it's going to remain Choctaw's ball. So they have it now. Going to inbounds it here. So try to give it over as the bad pass goes as Williams has it on the other end for the Tigers, taking the quick shot from mid-range and she's off. The rebound though by Bria Dent, looking to get it back in and is able to float it in for the Tigers. So the Tigers take the lead, 13-11, 4:44 left to go in the first. So now Jones has on the outside, taking the open three for the Choctaws on the other end, is able to bury it home. So it's 14-13. Choctaws retake the lead. Now Williams has at the top of the key, looking around, gives over to Bria Dent. Bria Dent back to Williams. Williams looking around. So the ball gets tipped and goes out of bounds as Matthews was trying to clog the passing lane. It will remain Tigers ball. So we're going to take a timeout here. It's 14-13. Choctaws have the lead. You're listening to this on ESPN 104.9 and Tiger TV.
There's so much to love about UWA. The campus is beautiful, and it's just the right size. And I love the new residence hall. I've made so many friends. We just love it here. They say, there's something about this place. I say, it's because this place feels like home. On campus or online, the University of West Alabama.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
That's a whole lot of pizza, folks. 195 slices. You will get the team's attention after this with this
We're back live here in Pruitt Hall as Tigers just inbounds it, and Zoe Watts got called with the travel. So now on the other end, Matthews has it on the outside, looking around, looking to call the play, passing it over to Smith. Smith giving it over to Jones. Jones has it on the left wing, looking around. She has it, looking to take the pump fake, taking the shot. On the inside is Thompson, as she's able to put that one through. So it's 16-13 now. It's Williams. Surrounds Bria Dent has it. Moving the ball around. They have it, and the tip as it's turned over now as Kitchens carries it the other way quickly. But great defense by Naylene Rios, able to swat the ball away before Kitchens was able to get the easy layup as it goes out of bounds. And it will remain Mississippi College's ball. So now on the inbounds. Getting ready as Kitchens inbounds it. Gives it over to Matthews. Matthews back to Kitchens. Kitchens over to Jones. Jones giving it to Kitchens for the three as it rolls around the rim and goes out. And the rebound by Bria Dent. So she has it, looks around, gives it to Naylene Rios. She has on the outside, gives over to Williams on the left wing. The Bria Dent back to Williams. The Bria Dent at the top of the key as she passes over to Naylene Rios. Dent has it now. Gives it over to Williams. Williams to Tasia. Looking around. Naylene for the corner three. Hits the bottom of the net. So it's 16-16. after Vanelline Rios corner 3. So now Kitchens has it for the Choctaws, looking around, trying to pass it, gets tipped, and the steal by Bria Dent as she's carrying it on the other end. Looks around, over to Vanelline Rios. Rios to Williams as she tries to pass it to Zoe Watts, but gets tipped away and stolen by Thompson. So now Matthews has it. She's looking to slow the tempo down. Choctaws are looking around. Tigers playing in the zone here as they look to drive on the inside. They draw the foul. Matthews does, and that's going to send her to the free throw line. And they're going to call the foul on Rios as Del Toro is now going to check in for Williams. So now Matthews is at the free throw line. She's shooting 75% this year. She hits the front iron and it goes off. Starting off the night 0 for 1. She takes her second as she's able to bury that one through, so now she's 1 for 2. On the inbounds, Del Toro has it for the Tigers. Around, gives it over to Rios. Rios back to Del Toro. Del Toro passing it over to Dent. Dent to Del Toro. Back to Dent for 3. That's off there as Jones is able to get the rebound. She has it and has it over. So now Matthews has it on the outside, looking around, taking the shot, and is able to bury that one on the outside. So it's 20-16 now. Mississippi College has the lead with 1:27 left to go in the first. Now Del Toro has it on the outside, gives it over to Rios. Rios to Dent. Dent at the Del Toro. It's Bria Dent looking around, gives it over to Zoe Watts. She looks right from mid-range, gives it back to Del Toro, passing it over to Tasia. She's trying to drive in, draws the contact, and gets the foul. She's going to head to the free throw line. And they're going to call the foul on Vaughn, which is Lindsey Vaughn. That's going to send Tasia Garrett-Hammett to the free throw line. She's able to make that one. So now she's 1 for 2. She's getting ready for the shot. Takes the shot, gets around the rim, and goes out. And they're going to call the foul on Matthews. Excuse me, that's Bria Dent. They're calling the foul on. Trying to get the rebound. As Petrovic is going to check in for Bria Dent. Now Mississippi College has it on the inbounds. Since Matthews has it on the outside, pass it over to Hurst. Hurst has it on the left wing as she gets it taken away by Garrett-Hammett, and Del Toro looking to pass it back to Petrovic as it gets stolen on the other side. Hobson has it, carrying it quickly, passing it back to Matthews for the 3. She's able to bury that one home. So Matthews knocking down 2 threes, has 9 points for the Choctaws as they have the lead 23-17, 26 seconds left to go. Del Toro has it on the other side for the Tigers, giving it back to Petrovic, looking around. Rios taking the three-point shot, goes around the rim, goes off, and the rebound by Hurst. As Hurst has it, looking around, passing it back to Matthews. As Matthews has it, looking around. Matthews passing over to Hobson. Hobson giving it over to Hurst. Hurst looking to drive on the inside as time expires, and they're not going to save a shot as good. So that ends the first quarter here as it's 23-17. Choctaws have the lead. We'll be right back. Begin the second quarter. You listen to this on Tiger TV and ESPN 104.9.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
We are back live here in Pruitt Hall. So we're getting ready for the second quarter. This is UWA's ball. They're looking to inbound it. Rios gives it to Del Toro as Del Toro bringing it in. It's back to Rios. Rios on the outside gives it to Zoe Watts. Del Toro has on the outside, gives it back to Rios for three. She's able to knock down the three on the right wing. So it's 23-20 now, 9:40 left to go in the first half. Now Hurst has it on the other end for the Choctaws. They look around, giving it to Kitchens and calling the offensive foul. And the illegal screen is going to be on Thompson. Actually, that's going to be on Kitchens. So now Rios has it on the outside, looking around. Petrovic taking the mid-range shot as she's off and goes out of bounds. So it will remain UWA's ball, as they're going to say a last hit. A Mississippi College defender. It's now on the inbounds. Getting ready as Garrett Hammett has it on the inside, trying to take the shot, hits the backboard, goes off, and the rebound by Hobson. On the other end, Kitchens has it, quickly carrying it down the court as Hurst taking the corner three for the Choctaws. So they're lighting it up from behind the three-point line. So it's 26-20. 8:57 left to go in the first half. So Del Toro over to Petrovic. Petrovic to Zoe Watts. Watts giving it over to Rios. They look to pass it back to Del Toro, and they're going to call her with the travel. So now that's going to be Mississippi College ball. So it's 26-20, 8:40 left to go in the first half. Kitchens has it on the top of the key. So looking to tip it away as Rios is playing good defense, looking around. Kitchens looking to drive in. Misses the mid-range shot, and the rebound by Del Toro. She's carrying it on the other side for the Tigers. The round gives it over to Rios. Rios to Watts. To Del Toro. Del Toro looking around. Hands it off to Petrovic. Petrovic giving it back to Rios. Rios back to Del Toro. Del Toro 9 on the shot clock. Giving it over to Daly Rios for three as it hits the iron, goes off. And the miss. As Hurst is able to get the rebound. Carrying it on the other end quickly for the Choctaws. Giving it back to Kitchens. Kitchens giving it to Hobson as it goes out of bounds. So she was trying to pass the ball to Vaughn. And it will be UWA ball. So it's 26-27, 49 left to go in the first half. So now Williams checks into the game as she has the ball, gives it over to Petrovic. Petrovic back to Zoe Watts. The ball gets swiped away from Williams. Carrying it on the other end quickly is the Choctaws. So Vaughn has it, trying to pass the ball. It gets tipped away and stolen quickly on the other end by Williams. Williams looking around, gives it back to Petrovic. Petrovic looking around, giving it to Williams, but it gets stolen by Hobson, and quickly moving it on the other end is Jones as she has it, trying to take the shot as she's off. But the rebound by Jones as she has it on the inside, passing it back to Hurst for the three, and puts it through. So now Coach Graham has to take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout here as well. You're listening to this on ESPN 104.9 and Tiger TV.
What is it about UWA? Is it the beauty of her campus? The feeling of being just the right size? World class, without classes big enough for the world? Is it the warmth of her people? They say there's something about this place. Maybe it's because this place feels like home, on campus or online. The University of West Alabama.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student-athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student-athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student-athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Gives over to Petrovic. Petrovic looking around, trying to pass it. She gives over to Garrett Hammett. Garrett Hammett takes on the inside, trying to draw contact. Doesn't get the call, but is able to put it through on the layup. So it's 29-22, 6:43 left to go in the first half now as Matthews has it. As she looks to pass it back to Jones as they're going to call the offensive foul on the Choctaws. So now it's going to be Tigers ball. Now Williams is going to carry it in for the Tigers, carrying it cross court as Lauren Lilly just checked into the game as she has it on the left wing, trying to pass it over to Williams. As Lilly has it on the outside, looking around, and to pass it to Williams. Williams has it, gives it down low to Zoe Watts, so she draws the foul. And that foul is going to be on Hurst. So that's going to send Zoe Watts to the free throw line for two. And Zoe Watts on the year is shooting 72% from the free throw line as she misses her first one for the Tigers. So it remains 29-22. 6:18 left to go in the first half. She takes her second, takes a shot and is able to put that one through. So it's 29-23. So now Matthews is going to carry it cross court for the Choctaws. Just to have it, they give it back to Hobson. Hobson giving it over to Kitchens. Kitchens to Matthews for the three-point shot as that's off, and the rebound by Kitchens. She tries to take the shot, but gets fouled by Tasia Garrett Hammett, and that's going to send Thompson to the free throw line. That's Tasia's first foul. Thompson's headed to the free throw line for her first free throw and is able to make that one. Thompson on the year is shooting 55% from the free throw line. She's going to take her second as it goes around and goes out. And the rebound by Petrovic. So now Williams has it on the left side. Looks to give it over to Petrovic towards the right. Back to the top of the key to Williams. Williams gives over to Lilly. Lilly looking around, gives it over to Williams, looking to drive in through the contact, trying to get the shot to go through. She's off, and the rebound by Mississippi College. And now on the other end, Matthews gives it over to Hobson. Hobson to Jones. Jones giving it over to Hobson. Hobson looking to drive in on the inside. They're going to call the foul on Zoe Watts. That's going to be her first foul and the team's second, as it's going to remain Choctaw ball. As they look to inbound it here. Give it over to Kitchens. Kitchens has it as she's trying to fight through the double team. Gives it over to Thompson. Thompson giving it over to Jones for the three. So that hits the iron, goes off, and goes out of bounds. And they're going to say that's going to remain Choctaw's ball. They're going to say Williams was the last to touch it. So it's 30-23, 5:16 left to go in the first half. Giving it on the inbounds, Kitchens. Passing it over to Matthews. Matthews back to Kitchens, 15 on the shot clock. Getting it on the inside to Hobson as she's able to make the layup. So now it's 32-23. On the other side, Lily has it. It gets tipped away, but recovered by Zoe Watts. Williams has it on the outside, gives over to Bria Dent. Bria Dent trying to take the shot from mid-range, hits the front iron, goes off the rebound by Thompson. And now on the other end, moving it quickly, is Matthews trying to pass it over to Hobson for the easy layup, but goes off her fingers and goes out of bounds. So now it's going to be Tigers' ball. And the timeout. Actually, they decided not to take the timeout. Some confusion, I think, with the officials. So they thought they were going to take a timeout as Lily's going to head to the bench. And Tasia Carrot Hammett is able to check in. Now we'll have Williams carrying the ball up the court. Mississippi College showing a 2-3 zone. Give it over to Petrovic. Petrovic back to Williams. Giving it over to Bria Dent. Bria Dent taking the shot as she's able to make it from mid-range. As it's 32-25. Choctaw still have the lead. 4:22 left to go in the first half. Matthews has it on the outside, looking around, gives it over to Hobson. Hobson passing over to Thompson. And they're going to call the foul on Zoe Watts. She was trying to reach up and swipe the ball away off the pass. Showing too much contact as she's going to head to the bench. So now it's Choctaw's ball. So they look to give it on the inside to Hobson as she's able to make that easy two in the paint. So now Williams has it for the Tigers. On the other end, looking around, passes it over to Garrett Hammett. Garrett Hammett passing it back to Petrovic for the three, and she's able to make that one. It's Petrovic's able to put that one through. 34-28. 3:48 left to go in the first half. So now as they take the shot, and it's off as Matthews misses that one, and the rebound by Bria Dent. Bria Dent has it on the outside, giving over to Williams. Williams looking around, gives over to Nayleen Rios, trying to pass it in. Gets swiped and recovered by Tasia as she gives it back to Petrovic on the inside to Bria Dent as she misses that shot, and the rebound by Mississippi College. And Mississippi College has it 34-28, 3:15 left to go in the first half. Matthews has it on the outside, trying to pass it, but stolen by Tasia Garrett Hammett as she's trying to take the shot. Gets fouled on the other end, so she's going to head back to the free throw line for her fourth and fifth free throw of the afternoon. So that foul is going to be on Matthews. So now Tasia's at the free throw line. Getting ready to take these two shots. She has 5 points. And she's able to make that first one to add it to 6. She has 2 assists as well on the afternoon. She's about to take her next one. She's able to make that one. So it's 34-30. Matthews is going to carry it on the other side. Give it over to Hobson. Hobson passing it to Vaughn. Vaughn to Matthews on the outside. Gives over to Jones. Jones trying to pass it on the inside to Smith as it gets swiped away. Nayleen Rios has it for the Tigers. Once again, looking to show zone, Mississippi College is, as Tigers try to move it on the inside. And they're going to call the foul on Smith. She was pushing Bria Dent. So now Williams looking around on the inbounds. To pass it in, gives it back to Bria Dent. Bria Dent has it on the outside. Looking around, use the dribble move. Look at the drive on the inside and misses the layup as it goes around and goes out. Matthews has it for Mississippi College. Looking to drive on the other end. Gets fouled and is able to head to the free throw line after Rios fouls her. That's her second foul. And the team fourth as it's 36-30. She's able to make the extra shot as it's 37-30 now. 2:18 left to go in the first half. So now Williams looking around, passing it around on the outside as Rios looking to drive in, passing it back out to Petrovic. As Petrovic takes it from mid-range and the miss, but the rebound by Vaughn. So now Matthews is carrying it slowly up the court for the Choctaws. So she has it on the outside, and they're going to call the foul on Petrovic. So they're saying that she was pushing while defending. So now Jones is going to head to the free throw line. She misses her first shot. First time Jones has seen the free throw line tonight. Jones is able to make her second one. Jones is shooting 73% on the year from the line. This is 38-30. Williams has it for the Tigers, gives it over to Rios. Rios to Petrovic. Petrovic has it on the outside. Get around, passing over to Rios. Rios back to Williams, over to Petrovic, back to Williams. She looks around, tries to pass it to Petrovic. Petrovic dribbling the ball around, pass it back to Williams. Look to break through the zone, trying to get on the inside. Draws the foul. Williams does. So she's going to head to the free throw line for 2 shots. And that foul is going to be on Smith. So now Williams is going to take these free throw shots. She's shooting 42% on the year. She's looking to take her time as Williams has 3 assists so far on the night. She's able to make her first basket there with the free throws. Now she's taking her time for the second shot, getting ready. She's able to take that one. Hits the back iron, goes off, but the rebound by Bria Dent. Good offensive rebound, puts it in quickly. So now it's 38-33. 109 left to go in the first half. It's Matthews. Looks around, she has it. Tries to drive in as she's off. Good defense by the Tigers as Bria Dent carefully carrying it on the other side. Gives it over to Williams as it gets tipped away. The ball gets tipped around. They're going to call the foul on Hobson. I believe that's going to be on Hobson. And that is on Hobson. So that's going to send Bria Dent to the free throw line. So UWA is at the bonus now. He's able to make the first free throw there for the Tigers. So it's 38-34. 44 seconds left to go in the first half. Able to take the second one as well and put that one through. So it's 38-35. Choctaw still have the lead. Carrying it on the other side is Matthews. She has it on the right wing, carries it over, passing it to Hobson. Hobson giving it on the inside to Thompson. Thompson giving it back as Thompson carrying it on the inside and able to make the shot there for the Choctaws as it's 40-35, 22 seconds left to go in the first half as Williams taking her time looking to call the play. As Choctaws are staying in the zone here, looking around. 5 on the shot clock, and they're going to call the foul. On Matthews, and that's going to send Williams back to the free throw line. So Jayla Williams back at the free throw line. She's 1 for 2 so far. To try to cut the deficit down a little bit. Takes a shot, hits the back iron, goes off. So it remains 40-35. Choctaws still have the lead. Williams looking to take her time, taking the shot, hits the back iron as well and goes off. And the rebound by Hobson as they look to pass it down the court as time expires from the three-point shot from Kitchens. So that's going to end the first half here. So it's 40-35. Choctaws have the lead. When we come back, we'll go over some team stats here in Pruitt Hall. You're listening to this on ESPN 104.9 and Tiger.
What is it about UWA? Is it the beauty of her campus? The feeling of being just the right size? World class, without classes big enough for the world. Is it the warmth of her people? They say there's something about this place. Maybe it's because this place feels like home, on campus or online. The University of West Alabama.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
52 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed. The Gulf South Conference.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
There's so much to love about UWA. The campus is beautiful, and it's just the right size. And I love the new residence hall. I've made so many friends. We just love it here. They say, there's something about this place. I say, it's because this place feels like home. On campus or online, the University of West Alabama.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
What is it about UWA? Is it the beauty of her campus? The feeling of being just the right size? World class, without classes big enough for the world? Is it the warmth of her people? They say there's something about this place. Maybe it's because this place feels like home, on campus or online. The University of West Alabama.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student-athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student-athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student-athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
52 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed. The Gulf South Conference.
In NCAA Division II, student-athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student-athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student-athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
There's so much to love about UWA. The campus is beautiful, and it's just the right size. And I love the new residence hall. I've made so many friends. We just love it here. They say, there's something about this place. I say, it's because this place feels like home. On campus or online, the University of West Alabama.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student-athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student-athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student-athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
52 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed. The Gulf South Conference.
In NCAA Division II, student-athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student-athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student-athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
There's so much to love about UWA. The campus is beautiful, and it's just the right size. And I love the new residence hall. I've made so many friends. We just love it here. They say, there's something about this place. I say, it's because this place feels like home. On campus or online, the University of West Alabama.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
We are back live here in Pruitt Hall. Aubrey Elmore here with you. So we're about to look at some team stats for both teams. It's 40-35. The Choctaws have the lead at halftime. So we're looking at it here as the Choctaws are shooting 56% from the field, while the Tigers shooting 50%. Choctaws shooting 15 for 27, while the Tigers shooting 12 for 24. And the three-point percentages, Choctaws shooting 46%. Tigers shoot 50%. Choctaws have shot 6 for 13. Tigers shooting 4 for 8 behind the three-point line. It's free throw percentages. Choctaws shooting 50%. Tigers shooting 54, 4 for 8 and 7 for 13. 10 turnovers for the Choctaws, 9 for the Tigers. Points off turnovers, Choctaws have 11 over the Tigers 7. In the rebound battle, Choctaws are winning on the glass with 17 rebounds, while Tigers only have 13. Looking at the defensive rebounds, 13 defensive rebounds for the Choctaws, while the Tigers have 10. 4 offensive rebounds compared to the Tigers' 3. Second chance points, Choctaws have 4. Tigers have 3. Bench points, Choctaws have 5, while the Tigers have 1. Points in the paint, Choctaws have 18 points in the paint, while the Tigers have 14. Fast break points, Choctaws have 8, while the Tigers have 0. Blocks, the Tigers have 1 block, while the Choctaws have 0. Both teams have 6 steals, while the Choctaws are leading with 9 assists. Tigers have 7 assists. Times tied is twice, and the time tied is 1 minute and 33 seconds. We had 4 lead changes as the Choctaws have mostly controlled the game's lead with 17 minutes and 53 seconds of lead time, while Tigers have only had 34 seconds. And when we come back, we will look at individual stats for both sides and start our second half action. You're listening to this on Tiger TV and ESPN 104.9. We're back live here in Pruitt Hall. Aubrey Elmore here with you at halftime, looking at some individual stats. So we're looking at it now. We'll look at Mississippi College's individual stats first, as Kitchens has 2 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, while Thompson has 5 points, 1 rebound. Jones has 4 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Thompson has 9 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Hurst has 8 points, 4 rebounds. And Matthews leading the team in scoring with 12 points with 2 assists. Now we're looking at the team highs. It's Matthews is leading the Choctaws with 12 points. And Hobson is leading the rebounds with 3 points. Well, leading the rebounds with 5 rebounds. And Jones is leading the Choctaws with assists with 3 assists. And on the other side, West Alabama, looking at their individual stats, Tasia Garrett-Hammett has 7 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, while Bria Dent has 10 points, 8 rebounds. Naylene Rios has 8 points, 1 rebound. Williams has 1 point, 3 assists. Petrovic has 8 points, 1 rebound. And Zoe Watts has 1 point and 1 rebound, leading the team highs. For the Tigers, Bria Dent has 10 points. She also leads the team in rebounds with 8 rebounds. Williams has 3 assists for the Tigers. So it's 40-35 as we're about to begin play in the second half. We have about 7 seconds till halftime is over. We're having Mississippi College shooting very well from the field as they're going to get the ball first here to begin the second half. So now as we get ready, as the inbounds is in now. So they have it now as they look to move the ball around. Jones trying to get it on the inside to Hobson for the shot, as she's able to make that one put through the easy 2. Now Naylene Rios passing it back to Bria Dent as it gets swiped and hit out of bounds. And it's going to remain Tiger ball. So now Williams has it, top of the key. Looking around, Petrovic passing it back to Williams, over to Rios. Rios giving it over to Petrovic. She has it on the outside. Bria Dent gets it, gives it over to Williams on the left side. So long pass, cross court to Petrovic. 3 on the shot clock as it gets swiped, as Matthews is carrying it quickly on the other side for Mississippi College, handing it off on the layup and the miss. And the rebound by Bria Dent. So now Williams quickly carrying it cross court. Williams has it on the outside, gives over to Petrovic for the shot, for the 3, as she misses and it's off, and the rebound by Hobson. So now Matthews slowly carrying it up the court. She has it, looking around, gets over to Jones. Jones, long pass over to Kitchens. Kitchens has it on the outside, 12 on the shot clock. She has it, giving it over to Hobson. Misses the mid-range shot, and the rebound by Bria Dent as it goes out of bounds. As Bria Dent falls to the ground and is slow to get up. They're going to say the foul is on Kitchens. So we have it now. It's Rios giving it back to Bria Dent. Trying to move it past the press now. Quickly gives it over to Petrovic. Petrovic has it. Gives it back to Rios. Rios gives over to Williams. Williams has it on the right side. Giving it back to Rios as Petrovic has it on the outside, looking around. Gives over to Bria Dent. Bria Dent giving it over to Petrovic. Petrovic looking around, gives over to Williams. Williams trying to drive in. Gets called with the travel, though. So that's going to be Mississippi College ball as it's 42-35. Now Matthews has it on the outside, gives it over to Jones. Jones looking around, passing it over to Kitchens. Kitchens to Matthews. Matthews passing it over to Jones for the mid-range shot as she's off. And the rebound by Rios. Rios carrying it up the court. And the drive in, trying to get it. It gets swiped away and stolen by Kitchens. Kitchens giving it to Matthews on the other end. Gets fouled, though, by Williams. As the officials are trying to figure out what to call the foul. So there's a discussion as it's 42-35, 7:38 left to go in the third. So they're going to call an intentional foul on Jayla Williams. So now Matthews is at the free throw line. She's able to make her first one there after the intentional foul call. Matthews is able to make both free throws. So they have it now. Hurst is going to give it in on the inbounds. Gives over to Matthews as Matthews has it on the outside. Passing it around. Jones has it. Around, but throws a long pass cross court over to Kitchens. Kitchens passes up another long pass to Jones. Jones giving it back to Kitchens for the corner three. Taking the shot. This is off, and the rebound by Mississippi College as they have it. And they miss the second chance opportunity in the rebound by Petrovic. So now Rios has it on the other end, looking around, passes over to Petrovic. Petrovic has it on the outside, gives over to Williams. Williams giving over to Bria Dent, looking to drive in on the inside as they call the foul. On Kitchens. So it's going to remain UWA ball. So it's 44-35. Choctaws have the lead. 7:02 left to go in the third. Trying to get it on the inbounds now. So they have it. Looking around. It's Petrovic. Has it, gives over to Rios. Rios looking around on the outside. Gives over to Petrovic. Petrovic with the pump fake. 8 on shot clock. Gives it back to Rios. Rios taking the mid-range shot, but gets fouled. So that's going to send her to the free throw line. As the foul is going to be on Matthews. That's going to be her third. That's going to send Rios to the free throw line for her first two free throws. On the afternoon, as Rios is shooting 73% on the year from the free throw line, and she's able to make the first one there for the Tigers. Rios now has 9 points. So it's 44-36. 6:46 left to go as Rios takes a second shot and is able to put that one through as well. So now Kitchens slowly carrying it up the court for the Choctaws. So they have it on the outside, looking around, passing over to Hurst. Hurst giving it over to Hobson. Hobson passing it back to Hurst for the three. Is able to make the three-point shot. So it's 47-37. 6:25 left to go in the third as Nayli Rios is able to take that shot. As it goes around and goes in on the left wing. So now it's 47-40. On the other end now. Hobson looking around, taking the shot is Thompson as she's able to make that shot. So now Williams slowly carrying it up the court for the Tigers. So they have it, given over to Petrovic. Petrovic back to Williams. Give it over to Rios. Rios has it. So they pass it around. So Williams has it on the outside. Rios taking the pump fake as she gets called with the travel. So it's going to be Mississippi College ball, 49-40. This is 5:45 as Petrovic is headed to the bench. Zoe Watts is going to check in for the Tigers. So now on the other side, Kitchens has it on the top of the key, passing over to Hurst. Hurst giving it back to Kitchens. She's looking around. Kitchens has it. Passing over to Vaughn. Vaughn giving it over to Thompson. Thompson able to take the shot and makes it. Jayla Williams gets the ball for the Tigers. She's carrying it up the court on the right side. Passing it to Maylene Rios. She has it on the left wing. She passes it over to Williams. Zoe Watts taking the mid-range shot. Is able to put that one through. 51-42. 5 minutes left to go in the third. So Kitchens has it on the outside. She's taking her time and getting called with the offensive foul. And it's going to be on Thompson. As we're going to take a media timeout as it's 51-42, 4:52 left to go in the third. You're listening to this on Tiger TV and ESPN 104.9.
What is it about UWA? Is it the beauty of her campus? The feeling of being just the right size? World class, without classes big enough for the world? Is it the warmth of her people? They say there's something about this place. Maybe it's because this place feels like home, on campus or online. The University of West Alabama.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student-athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student-athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student-athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Have the lead. So it's 4:52 left to go in the third. So both teams are shooting pretty well. Choctaw shooting 53% from the field while the Tigers shooting 52% as we have the inbounds. So Williams has it, looking around, gives it over to Rios. Rios on the outside. Williams has it back. Bria Dent looking around. Gives it back to Williams. Bria Dent passing it back to Williams as Williams looking to move on the other side. Passes it to Rios for the three as she's off. And the miss and the rebound by Hurst. She's quickly going to carry it on the other end and passes it to Thompson down low. She misses the shot, but the offensive board by Hobson as she's able to get it and put it through on the second chance points. So it's 53-42. Now, Bria Dent move the ball around, gives it over to Rios. She misses the mid-range shot. Gives it over to Thompson. Thompson passing it over to Kitchens. Kitchens to Vaughn as she's trying to drive in and misses the shot. As it's off, it gets swatted away. Zoe Watts is able to recover. Gives it over to Williams as they slowly carry it up the court. Williams has it on the left side, looking to drive in, gives it over to Tasia. She draws the foul and gets the shot to go through. So that's going to put Tasia to the free throw line. So it's 53-44, 3:31 left to go in the third. Tasia's going to take her time at the free throw line, trying to get the extra shot to go through it. She's able to bury that one home, and that's going to put her 8 points on the night after that made a free throw. Kitchens has it on the other side for the Choctaws, trying to get the shot to go off as she misses. And it's rebounded by Zoe Watts as she gives it over to Williams. Williams looking around, gives it on the inside to Rios as it gets swatted, denied away. But recovered by Rios as Williams has it on the outside, giving it over to Bria Dent. Dent taking her time, looking around, gives over to Williams for the shot and the miss. And the rebound by Hobson for the Choctaws. It's Kitchens has it on the left side. They have it. Looking around, Smith on the outside, passing it over to Hurst. Hurst on the right side, taking the shot from mid-range as it goes around. It goes out, and the rebound by Zoe Watts. She gives it over to Bria Dent. So Dent looks around, gives it over to Rios. Now Bria Dent has it back at the top of the key. Williams taking her time, gives it back to Dent for the three-point shot. Hits the back iron, goes off, and the rebound by Kitchens. She has it quickly. Moving it on the break is Vaughn. She has it and puts it through for Mississippi College. So it's 55-45. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the third. Tasia quickly carrying it on the other end, draws the contact, and it's going to head back to the free throw line for her 7th and 8th free throw of the contest. Tasia has 10 points so far on the night. She's 4 for 6 at the free throw line. She looks to take this one. So it hits the back iron. It goes off. So now Tasia's going to take her time to try to take advantage of the opportunity here at the free throw line. Takes the shot, makes the second one though. So now she's 5 for 8 at the free throw line. And on the other end now, they have it as Bond. Bond giving it over to Kitchens. Kitchens on the outside, passing it over to Hurst. Hurst giving it over to Smith. Smith has on the inside, passing it back to Hurst for the three. Goes around, goes out. And the foul they are going to call on Tasia Garrett Hammett. That's her second and the team's second. After the loose ball foul. So now they have it on the outside. Kitchens giving it over to Hurst. Hurst taking the mid-range shot, able to put that one through. So it's 46-57 now as they quickly try to move it on the other end. The Tigers do, but it goes out of bounds as Rios was the last to touch it. So it's going to be Choctaw ball. So it's 57-46. 1 minute and 20 seconds left to go in the third. Now Kitchens giving it over to Smith. Smith to Vaughn. Vaughn has it, looking around, trying to pass it over to Smith. Smith driving in on the inside. Gets called with the foul is Nayli Rios. So that's going to put Smith to the free throw line as Del Toro is going to check in for Williams. Now Smith is heading to the free throw line for her first time of the contest. She makes the first one. She's a 55% free throw shooter. So it's 58-46. She's able to make the second one as well. So now it's 59-46. It's Del Toro carrying it on the other end. Bria Dent passing it down low to Zoe Watts as it gets denied and swiped away. That's Kitchens has it on the other side, looking around. Passing it back to Hurst. Hurst has it on the outside. Calling the screen as Bria Dent playing great defense on the outside as Hobson looking to pass the ball around. They're going to call the foul on Mississippi College. Now Del Toro has it for the Tigers as Bria Dent Has it over to Naylene Rios as Rios gives it back to Dent. Dent driving in, taking a reverse layup. Gets fouled, though, as she's going up. And the foul is going to be on Smith. And that's going to send Bria Dent to the free throw line for 2. So Bria's taking her time at the free throw line, taking the first shot as that one is able to go through. So now that pushes her up to 11 points on the night. So Bria Dent makes both. Now she's 4 for 4 from the free throw line on the contest. So now Kitchens is carrying it cross court for the Choctaws. So they have it. They look around as the ball gets tipped away and recovered, but stolen there by Tasia. She's able to take it away as she takes the last shot to end the third. As that's off. As it's 59-48. The Choctaws have the lead. You're listening to this on ESPN 104.9 and Tiger TV.
There's so much to love about UWA. The campus is beautiful, and it's just the right size. And I love the new residence hall. I've made so many friends. We just love it here. They say, there's something about this place. I say, it's because this place feels like home. On campus or online, the University of West Alabama.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Last quarter of play. Aubrey Elmore here with you as it's 59-48. The Choctaws have the lead. Here we go as we continue play. This is going to be Tigers ball to begin the fourth quarter of action in the inbounds as they give it over to Williams. Williams has it, gives it over to Naylene Rios for the mid-range shot as she hits the bottom of the net to begin the fourth quarter. So it's 59-50. 9-40 left to go in the contest. Now Matthews has it on the outside, looking around, calling the screen. She looks around, trying to get the pass as it's almost tipped and almost stolen away as it goes out of bounds. And they're going to say it was last out on Hurst. As Petrovic is going to check in for the Tigers. Zoe Watts is headed to the bench. Now, and look around as Williams has it on the outside, gives it over to Rios. Rios trying to take the shot. It's off. And the rebound by Bria Dent. She passes it back to Petrovic. And they're going to call a foul as the officials are trying to decide. What to call it is. So it looks like they just stop the play. Now it's 6 on the shot clock now as Williams has the ball. She gets fouled from the push from Kitchens. So it's going to remain Tigers ball and reset the shot clock back to 20. Now, Lindsey Vaughn checks in for Mississippi College as Williams has it, gives it over to Bria Dent. Bria Dent on the outside trying to pass it in. As the ball gets tipped and goes out of bounds on Thompson. So it's going to remain Tiger ball. So now Williams looking around. Looks to pass it. Trying to find somebody as they give it to Rios. As Rios looking around. And she takes the three-point shot on the right wing as it goes around. It goes off at the rebound by Hurst. Hurst has it looking around, giving it over for the three-point shot to Vaughn as she's way off. But the rebound quickly by Jones as she's able to take advantage of the second chance opportunity. So it's 61-50 now. 8:22 left to go in the contest. Tigers have it. Bria Dent looking to work it on the inside and gets the layup to go through. Great job by Bria Dent, able to put that one through for the Tigers. So now it's 61-52. A 9-point game. Now Hurst has it. Looking around, taking the mid-range shot. It hits the iron. It goes off. Rebound by Petrovic. Petrovic gives over to Williams. Williams taking her time, looking around. Now Rios has it on the outside, passing it in to Tasia. Tasia looking around, passing it over to Williams. Williams taking the three-point shot, and she's off. But the rebound by Bria Dent, and she gets it and puts it in for the second chance points. And the timeout. And we're going to take a timeout here as well. It's 61-54. Choctaws have a lead with 7:31 left to go. You're listening to this on Tiger TV and ESPN 104.9.
What is it about UWA? Is it the beauty of her campus? The feeling of being just the right size? World class, without classes big enough for the world. Is it the warmth of her people? They say there's something about this place. Maybe it's because this place feels like home, on campus or online. The University of West Alabama.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Is going to carry it cross court for the Choctaws. She has it now. Gives over to Hurst. Hurst looking around. Giving it back to Matthews. Matthews looking to pass it back to Hurst. Hurst over to Jones. Jones looking around. She's looking to take. Shot on the inside and gives it over to Thompson quickly and draws the foul. And the foul is going to be on Bria Dent. And that's going to send Thompson to the free throw line for her third and fourth free throw of the contest. As Thompson has 9 points, so she's able to knock that one down to make it 10 points on the night. Now it's 54-62. So they take the shot and make that one. Bria Dent looking to get on the inbounds after the press. They're calling a full court press here. Mississippi College as it goes out of bounds on Bria Dent. As we see the Choctaws have picked up the aggression here on defense as they're passing it on the inbounds. Vaughn has it, gives it over to Matthews. Matthews passing it over for the three-point shot to Jones as this off in the rebound by Petrovic. So she has it now, gives it over to Naylene Rios. So Rios taking her time. Down the court looking around, gives over to Williams. Jayla Williams looking around, giving it back to Bria Dent. Bria Dent on the outside, looking to drive in, tries to draw the contact. But they're going to say that she went up, down. So Bria Dent slowly going back down the court, kind of limping. Matthews has it for Mississippi College. As Jones is able to pick it up for Matthews and gives it on the inside to Hurst for the layup. So it's 65-54. Mississippi College playing press here quickly as Taja's trying to drive in, and they're going to call the foul on Thompson. That's going to be her fourth foul and the team second. So now Williams has it top the key, gives over to Petrovic. Petrovic has the ball on the outside looking around as Rios gives it over to Williams, tries to pass it on the inside. But the steal quickly moving on the other end is Matthews trying to take the shot but draws the foul from Naylene Rios. So that's going to send Matthews to the free throw line. Matthews has 14 points, is shooting 4 for 6 at the free throw line tonight. She's played 24 minutes. She also has 2 assists as she misses the first free throw for the Choctaws. So it remains 65-54, 5:54 left to go in the contest. She's taking the second one there. She was off as well. And the rebound by Bria Dent. And on the other end, Williams has it on the outside, gives it over to Rios. Takes the pump fake, looks around, gives it over to Williams. Williams has it on the outside. It's tipped, but recovered by Bria Dent. Williams has it on the outside. Naylene Rios calling the play. 6 on the shot clock, trying to drive in. And gets fouled. They're going to call the foul on Matthews. As Zoe Watts is going to check in for Naylene Rios. So now we get ready for the inbound. It's at 65-54. Here on the inbounds. Garrett Hammett has it, trying to get the shot to go in, and she misses the first one. He gets her own rebound and misses the second as well. Rebound by Mississippi College as they have it now on the outside. Kitchens. She's taking her time. She has it on the outside, looking to move the ball around. It's Hobson. Giving over to Vaughn. Vaughn to Hurst. Hurst has it on the outside, looking around, trying to take the shot, but they're going to call the foul. Once again, that's a questionable call on Tasia Garrett Hammett. So it didn't look like Garrett Hammett put any contact. It looked all ball, but we're going to take a timeout here as it's 65-54, 4:55 left to go in the contest. You're listening to this on Tiger TV and ESPN.
There's so much to love about UWA. The campus is beautiful, and it's just the right size. And I love the new residence hall. I've made so many friends. We just love it here. They say, there's something about this place. I say, it's because this place feels like home. On campus or online, the University of West Alabama.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
We're back live here in Pruitt Hall. Aubrey Elmore here with you on the call as Hurst is at the free throw line. She has 15 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. Has played 27 minutes so far on the night. Hurst making the first free throw for the Choctaws after the Garrett Hammett foul. She's looking to take her second here. Her second is able to make both. Naylene Rios is going to check in for the Tigers as Petrovic's heading to the bench. Now the Choctaws are continuously playing press as they try to quickly move it on the other side. The Tigers have it. It's Tasia taking the shot in the layup. So now it's 67-56 now. As Kitchens has it on the outside, 4:35 left to go in the contest. They have it as Mississippi College moving the ball around. Gives it over to Hobson. Hobson passing it around on the outside. It's Kitchens. Has a, she calls the screen from Jones. Jones taking the three-point shot, hits the iron, goes off, and the rebound by Zoe Watts. Now they're going to call a foul on Vaughn. So it's going to remain Tigers ball. 67-56, 4:12 left to go. Now Williams has it. Gives it over to Bria Dent. Bria Dent back to Williams. Williams looking to take the step back. Mid-range shot. There is that one through. So it's 67-58. Kitchens has it for the Choctaws. They're going to take a timeout on the court. They're going to take a full timeout. So it's 67-58, 3:51 left to go. We'll be right back after the timeout. You're listening to ESPN 104.9.
What is it about UWA? Is it the beauty of her campus? The feeling of being just the right size? World class, without classes big enough for the world? Is it the warmth of her people? They say there's something about this place. Maybe it's because this place feels like home, on campus or online. The University of West Alabama.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Left to go in the game. The Choctaws have the lead. Getting ready for Choctaws inbound after their timeout. So they have it. They're going to pass it in. Gives it over to Matthews. Matthews has it at the top of the key, looking around. They're going to drive in on the inside, but gets called with the travel. So it's going to be Tigers ball. That's going to be Mississippi College's 16th turnover on the night. Now Rios gives it over to Williams. Quickly cross court as the double team on Tasia. She's looking to drive in, trying to take the shot. Able to make it on the layup. So it's 67-60 now, a 7-point game. 3:29 left to go. As they have it on the other side now. Matthews looking to give it over to Hurst. Hurst to Jones. Jones giving it back to Hurst as she is fouled. She is fouled, I believe, by Tasia, and it is on Tasia Garrett-Hammett. And that's her fourth foul. And the team fourth as Tigers are on the 6-0 run. But Hurst is at the free throw line for the Choctaws, going to take two shots. She has 17 points and is 2 for 2 at the free throw line. She takes her first and makes that one as well, so that pushes her up to 18 points on the night. She has it, looking to take her time. Hurst taking the shot, goes around and falls out. And the rebound by Bria Dent. Williams has it now. Cross court, gives it over to Dent. Dent trying to take it on the inside, gives it over to Tasia. Tasia's able to recover, gets it off the layup, misses the shot, but the rebound by Williams. So the Tigers recover off the spin move. Williams puts in the layup, so it's 68-62. The Tigers fighting their way back into this game. Good defense by Naylin Rios as Jones has it on the other side. Matthews has it, looking around. Gonna get the screen. Looks to move it around, passes over to Hobson. Hobson with the mid-range shot, goes around, goes off for the rebound by Bria Dent. So she has it, gives it over to Williams. They look around. Naylin getting it on the inside, the Tasia's. Tasia gives it back to Naylin Rios. Rios moving around, taking the three-point shot. Misses the shot. But the rebound by Bria Dent. Trying to give the Tigers a second chance opportunity. Misses the shot as it hits the iron. It goes off, and the rebound by Matthews. So now it's 1 minute and 58 seconds. 68-62. It's Mississippi College is taking their time. They're looking to get a lot of movement on the perimeter. And they're going to call the foul on Tasia Garrett-Hammett. And she's going to foul out of the game. So that's going to end Tasia's season with 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. So Lily is going to check in for the Tigers and place for Garrett-Hammett as Jones is going to take his free throw shots. She's 1 for 2. She misses the first one there as Jones has 6 points on the night, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. She's played 27 minutes. She's going to take her second shot and makes it there for the Choctaws as Naylin Rios is going to carry it up the court. It's Bria Dent passing the ball around. Williams has it on the outside, trying to avoid the trap. Moves the ball around. Gets it tipped and swiped away, but recovered by Mississippi College as they try to pass it over to Kitchens, and it goes out of bounds as it's going to remain Tiger ball. 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go. 69-62. And the inbounds to Williams. Williams gives it over to Rios. On the inside, Zoe Watts has it as it gets hit and goes out of bounds. They're going to say it's last out on Zoe Watts, so it's 1 minute and 23 seconds left to go as Matthews has it on the outside. Looking to move it around. Hobson looks around, looking to drive in. Trying to take the shot as she's off, and the rebound by Matthews. Now they're going to call the foul on Zoe Watts. And that's going to be her third foul. So that's going to send Matthews to the free throw line. So the Tigers, they haven't allowed any shots from the field in the last 5 minutes and 20 seconds. She misses her second one there. Williams looking to drive in on the inside and misses the shot as she's limping off. Now, as Matthews has it on the other side. 38 seconds left to go in the contest. 70-62, Choctaws have the lead. Going to move the ball around and take their time as Hurst has it on the outside. They're going to say it's Tiger ball after the offensive violation on Mississippi College. So now Williams gives it over to Bria Dent. Dent to Nayli Rios. Rios looking to drive in, trying to make the shot. It's this off. And the rebound. They're going to call the jump ball. And Mississippi College's ball. So 18 seconds left to go. Now they have it on the inbounds. Quickly moving on the other side is Matthews. Matthews has it. 14 seconds left to go on the game clock, as they're just going to let the time expire with 3 seconds left to go. And that's going to do it here in Pruitt Hall. It's at 70-62. Mississippi College got the win over the Tigers. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have an interview with Coach Graham here in Pruitt Hall. You're listening to this on ESPN 104.9 and Tiger TV.
What is it about UWA? Is it the beauty of her campus? The feeling of being just the right size? World class, without classes big enough for the world? Is it the warmth of her people? They say there's something about this place. Maybe it's because this place feels like home, on campus or online. The University of West Alabama.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
52 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed. The Gulf South Conference.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
There's so much to love about UWA. The campus is beautiful, and it's just the right size. And I love the new residence hall. I've made so many friends. We just love it here. They say, there's something about this place. I say, it's because this place feels like home. On campus or online, the University of West Alabama.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
What is it about UWA? Is it the beauty of her campus? The feeling of being just the right size? World class, without classes big enough for the world? Is it the warmth of her people? They say there's something about this place. Maybe it's because this place feels like home, on campus or online. the University of West Alabama.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student-athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student-athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student-athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
52 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed. The Gulf South Conference.
In NCAA Division II, student-athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student-athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student-athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
There's so much to love about UWA. The campus is beautiful, and it's just the right size. And I love the new residence hall. I've made so many friends. We just love it here. They say, there's something about this place. I say, it's because this place feels like home. On campus or online, the University of West Alabama.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student-athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student-athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student-athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
52 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed. The Gulf South Conference.
In NCAA Division II, student-athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student-athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student-athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
There's so much to love about UWA. The campus is beautiful, and it's just the right size. And I love the new residence hall. I've made so many friends. We just love it here. They say, there's something about this place. I say, it's because this place feels like home. On campus or online, the University of West Alabama.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Is the longest tenured member of the UWA men's basketball team, playing 89 games in 3 seasons at UWA. With 47 starts to his name, Parker has scored 511 points and grabbed 409 rebounds. The versatile forward has also tallied 117 assists, 60 steals, and 55 blocks. In a contest against Christian Brothers last season, Harper grabbed 23 rebounds and scored 17 points. With 62 wins as a Tiger, only one player in the history of the UWA men's basketball program has played in more victories. From Douglas, Georgia, number 15, DeAndre Harper. Ricky Guthrie has been a solid presence in the post in his 58 appearances and 54 starts in 2 seasons for the Tigers. His current 52.3 field goal percentage is 5th best in UWA men's basketball history. Dunaway has scored 670 points and grabbed 385 rebounds while adding 70 assists, 59 blocks, and 27 steals. He scored a season-high 23 points against Lee on February 23rd and grabbed 12 rebounds against West Georgia on February the 12th. From Murfreesboro, Tennessee, number 23, Ricky Dunaway. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause for all of these Tiger basketball seniors.
What is it about UWA? Is it the beauty of her campus? The feeling of being just the right size? World class, without classes big enough for the world? Is it the warmth of her people? They say there's something about this place. Maybe it's because this place feels like home, on campus or online. The University of West Alabama.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
52 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed. The Gulf South Conference.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
There's so much to love about UWA. The campus is beautiful, and it's just the right size. And I love the new residence hall. I've made so many friends. We just love it here. They say, there's something about this place. I say, it's because this place feels like home. On campus or online, the University of West Alabama.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
What is it about UWA? Is it the beauty of her campus? The feeling of being just the right size? World class, without classes big enough for the world? Is it the warmth of her people? They say there's something about this place. Maybe it's because this place feels like home, on campus or online. The University of West Alabama.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
52 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed. The Gulf South Conference.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
There's so much to love about UWA. The campus is beautiful, and it's just the right size. And I love the new residence hall. I've made so many friends. We just love it here. They say, there's something about this place. I say, it's because this place feels like home. On campus or online, the University of West Alabama.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
52 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed. The Gulf South Conference.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
There's so much to love about UWA. The campus is beautiful, and it's just the right size. And I love the new residence hall. I've made so many friends. We just love it here. They say, there's something about this place. I say, it's because this place feels like home. On campus or online, the University of West Alabama.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Per game. Johnson is averaging 12.5 points, while Davis is the leading rebounder at 7.4 boards a night while scoring 9.3 points. Mississippi College is led by Edwards, who averages 13.6 points per game. Ross is scoring 11.4 points and rebounded 7.2 boards per game. Zach Jones has the highest rebound average at 7.3 a night. Ken Lewis leads 3.1 assists per game. With Saturday's contest being senior day between the men's and women's games, the teams will celebrate the senior members for UWA squads. Being honored from the men's teams are Davis, Dunaway, Hardy, Johnson, alongside with Chris Dudley, Tyrus Grayson, and DeAndre Harper and Renee Scott. When we come back, we'll have tip-off and go over your starting lineups. You're listening to UWA Basketball on ESPN 104.9 and Tiger TV.
And now the starting lineup for tonight's game. First for the visiting Choctaws.
We are back live here in Pruitt Hall. Aubrey Elmore here with you on the call.